Racing vlog. So how are you doing, everybody? My name is Tom, and today we have another weekly race showcase, the series where I pick a short track in the Northeast, a random date on their weekly calendar, and just come and check it out. Today I've traveled to Susquehanna, Pennsylvania, and the Penn-Can Speedway. This one was actually requested quite a bit in my comment section, both last year and this year, on which tracks I should visit. So this thing better deliver, boys. You got a lot of pride on the line. So a couple things to note first before we jump into this. Down where I am in Putnam County, New York, it was 100 degrees earlier this week. It is 67 right now. That's going to lead into my second point here, is that if the crowd is a little bit light today, please take it with a grain of salt. All of Utica Rome to the north, Big Diamond to the south, and Tri-City out west have already canceled today due to weather. So props to Penn-Can for putting on the show today still. Hopefully it's get out of here, fly. Hopefully it is a good night. I'm excited for this one. As for the history of this place, I couldn't really find too much online, other than it's a 3/8 mile oval built in 1959. Its crown jewel races at the end of the year during big money season, dubbed King of the Can. Let's head on in.
Probably a fuzzy for these kids and stuff.
She just dropped fries down. She's gonna bring them up.
They're with Penny. Yeah.
It looks like this truck right there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, and Scott doesn't race until the very end.
Coming out of the 27L. Broad stripes and bright stars.
someone had a decal on the back of their spoiler in the street stocks or factory stocks or whatever they call them here. It said, "I heart fat chicks." And I've been thinking about that all night. God bless America. I like this place. This was, like I said, my first time here. Surprised at how much it actually reminded me of 5 Mile Point. I don't know if it's just when you walk in, you walk down, and there's like the different types of stands, and you can bring your own chairs, and you know, the logo painted on the wall in the back. But I don't know, that's just the first thing I thought of. The track was in rough shape, obviously. I talked to a couple people. I got one person who said it's been like that every week, and another person said it's never been like that before. So choose whichever one you would like. I'm going to eat breakfast, pack up camp. I have another track planned for today. Hopefully the weather holds out, but I do have some backups just in case. So hopefully I'd get at least one in, and I'll see you guys next week. So like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more, comment if you've ever been here, and as always, support your local. All right.